Come on.
I just want to give you a shout out.
Thank you.
Yo.
All right.
Hi guys.
Hello. He's really nice in person.
We should all go party now.
Yeah.
Because he gets more fun with liquor.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, great.
How much liquor was in throughout that movie?
Zero, actually. Zero.
Yeah.
Zero.
I got one. You know, at first, like, it was fucking awesome. Like, it was great. But the
I
one,
thought you might like it. We've had some talks. He's as fucked up as we are.
the only thing I didn't get, though, and, you know, when Devaney was being masturbated with the wine bottle, I don't understand why that pulled her womb out from
It's possible to create a suction. It's actually something that has happened before. The most famous case is the Fatty Arbuckle case where she actually did that with the hooker. It was technically a champagne bottle, but the same rules apply. It's all about just suction, and if you get the right suction on the right intestine, majority of the large intestine is typically the one that goes. It just rips everything out.
Whoa.
Which is also why all of your hot tub spools and all of those items have a safety sensor on them. Because if you sit on them, it's possible if they don't have the safety sensor for them to pull them out as well.
That's happened before too.
And there's actually been instances. So it's actually scientifically possible, but that's why it doesn't happen right away. And that's why Debbie looked into it, and she actually researched it a lot, and we shared the research that we'd already previously done to actually show the fact that it wouldn't necessarily be something that would happen instantly. You know, it would be like this disgusting. It's like when you unclog your toilet, you gotta really hold at times, right? And then finally, like, and everything's fixed.
Jessica was so excited for that scene.
Oh, I'm really
So excited, yeah.
I am. And it was a wonderful moment when we were vacationing, and Jonathan Higgins, who co-wrote it, he was like, oh, I thought of something that's so bad. And I was like, what? He's like, I don't know, we can't do it. We can't possibly do it. I was like, I don't even know what it is, but we have to do it. And that's when he told me, he's like, you know what we should do after we whip out her intestines? You should have to go
They were so excited.
Right? Can you imagine, like, and because keep in mind, Devaney was already cast, but we didn't know who was going to play Ray. They're like, how do you broach that subject?
He was a trooper, actually. Really enough.
He was. Shelby. We shot for 9 days over technically 11. So it was really, really tight. But fun little filmmaker fact, something I really like to do. You stick them out in the middle of nowhere, in like one house, so they can't leave.
Productive that way.
Okay, when you see this many really tremendous performances in one film, it's usually a sign of not only great actors, but a really good director.
Nice.
What was it? What was? I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from these two actors. What was it about her as a director that brought you, that was able to get such great performances out of you? Friends.
No, actually, Jess and I know each other from a while ago. We did a film together, and like she was telling me about this, and that's one thing I was talking to Chad about your film. Actually, your actress, like the fact that she was by herself the whole time. The great thing about this is like if you and I are in a scene and you're doing something amazing, it's gonna make me more amazing, and like we feed off each other. So like you're saying, like the
Energy.
like you made me better, and like you like the I don't know if that was your question. But
It seemed like you guys were very, very comfortable
everyone,
being that vulnerable.
Everyone was so
Comfortable. Jessica made
impressed
everyone.
me. Like everyone impressed me. Like they were so good, like too good. Like
Then we were like, either make sure you have to step up.
I'm like, damn it, I gotta do something
Jessica,
better.
I don't know if she's going to share that with you or not, was not going to direct originally. She wrote it, she had a very clear vision for the film from day one, and met with a short list of directors and was trying to convey what she really had and wanted to happen in this film. And everyone had ideas and kind of got it, but no one really knew how to bring the story to that next level except Jess. And I told her very early on, it needs to be you. You need to direct this film. And so eventually she got to the point where she decided she wanted to take it on, and she's a natural. She's been in a variety of films as an actor and quietly contributed elsewhere. So the first thing she did was tell a story that she would want to see, a story she would want to act in as a horror fan that helps She cast actors that she had an eye on, people that she knew could deliver what she wanted for her story, and that really helped all of us. We were all really passionate about making the film.
Right, and as a director, the best thing that Jess and I did beforehand, we figured out what we were gonna do because she could speak to me as an actor.
Yes.
Like, and when we had an understanding, and then she just kind of let me go. And then gave me notes,
Unleashed
like a few notes every day when we were shooting, and then we kind of fine-tuned like on the fly.
Yeah.
But we already knew beforehand what we were, trying to get.
A lot of really great directors don't know how to talk to their actors.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that makes a huge difference, because you hire the best actor ever, but you don't know how to get them to do what you want, you're not gonna get it. And Jess has been there, so she understood that, and that's my favorite thing to do,
Yeah,
as an
yeah,
actor, is
me
to
too,
work
like-
with an actor's director.
Exactly, totally right. Yeah, make it
Was this
easier.
your first feature as a director?
It was the first thing I'd ever directed,
Oh,
technically.
first thing you
Yeah,
ever
yeah, no,
This
it's
is her
Debbie,
idea.
right.
directed?
There you go. Nice.
That's right. I did not want to direct it at all. We came up with a short list and we approached them all, and half couldn't do it for time commitments, and then the other half were like, I love it, this is great, this is fantastic, I can't wait to do this, but I want to tone down the gore, or I want to tone it, we can't quite go there, we should not do this, and I was like, no, but I have funding. Right? Like, because that's why you tone it down typically, is the
Right.
people with the purse strings are like, you can't do that, I'm not giving you the money unless you don't do that. I was like, no, I have that, it's already done. And they're like, no, we still, like, you can't do that. I was like, fuck that, I can do it. So that was why, and then, obviously, I don't know if you know the wonderful Fee sisters back there, but they're a very talented directing and producing team. And again, women who just fucking do it themselves. The Soska sisters, and I was literally like, what, if all these talented women can do it? And Deb early on said, you should do it. I was like, no. And then it just came down to, I was either gonna have to push the timing and then potentially lose my actors. And I knew from the get-go, because I had cast right away when we were like writing it, Kaiser, Devaney, Heather Dorff, and yeah, exactly right, and Brandon. Like, they were already from the get-go. So I was like, sweet. I knew that I was already stacking the deck with people who were not only phenomenally talented, but would just be great to work with on set. I could handle for like 2 weeks, close quarters, and then just understood what we were trying to go for. So I was like, technically that's like half of my cast. There's not a lot of people. There's like 9 speaking parts. So I was like, all I have to do is find a few other smaller characters, shoot them up and get them gone, and then deal with the people I already know and love. And like, these people I've known for years. So, you pick and choose. Like, the reality of the matter is, when you work in our business, every time you do a project, you're like, this group of people was great. These 1 or 2 people was exceptional. I want to work with them in everything I do again. And then a couple of these people I never want to see again for the rest of my life. Ever. Right?
Which
Burn in
happens a
hell.
lot of them.
Exactly.
Sorry about that.
So basically, I just sort of stacked the deck with everybody I want to see.
Well done.
Thank you. Which is crucial.
We hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.